Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In this video, we are traveling to PortCarling in Muskoka region. We started around 8:30 in the morning. We saw this cool RX-7 at the on-road location. I believe it's an 84-85 model. Our first destination was Orillia Waterfront Center. The Waterfront Center is located very close to downtown. The waterfront includes around 21 acres of park space. This includes the Centennial Park and the Beach Park. The area is also a boater's paradise, and you can see that in the upcoming shots. And the very first thing that caught our attention was this pirate flag on this boat. That was really cool. The waterfront offers a lot of summer activities like fishing, swimming, paddleboarding, kayaking, and boating. And if you're not interested in any of these water-based activities, don't worry, there are plenty of other activities you can do in downtown Orillia or at the waterfront center. In the summer, I can see walking and biking as one of the main activity here. There are a lot of trails and parks available here, so you can explore that. You can, if you want to do a picnic, that's an option. Few other options are to explore the Mariposa Folk Festival, Mariposa Market, and the Farmers Market in Orillia. During our visit, we also noticed there are a lot of people who are already fishing in the lake. So this seems to be a popular activity around here. So if you're into fishing, must try that. And yeah, if you look down at the water, you can also see a lot of schooling fish. There are also a lot of spots to get those pictures taken, so keep an eye out for them as well. It was still a bit cold at the waterfront when we went there, since it was mid-May. But we did spend around an hour and a half here. We took some pictures and then we moved on to our next location. Our next location was Bala Falls, which is around 30 to 40 minutes drive from Orillia. Right after we parked, we noticed this trail that goes under the railway bridge and we had to take a look. The lake view was just beautiful. We spent some time here to absorb all that beauty in. This small town of Bala is located at the convergence of Lake Muskoka and the Moon River. Another interesting fact that we realized only after reaching here was that Bala is the cranberry capital of Ontario. And that is exactly because Ontario's largest cranberry farm and winery is located nearby this town. If you'd like to be a part of the cranberry harvest, aim to go to Bala between September end and October end. Since we had a very limited time at this location, we are not able to show you guys the location in its full glory. There are some trendy boutiques, restaurants, and a chocolate shop if you want to explore the town a little bit more. Now let's take a closer look at the Bala Falls. And if we understood it correctly, right after Bala Falls, you see the Moon River, and whatever you see on the other side of the bridge is the Muskoka River. So Muskoka River goes to Bala Falls, and then it goes to the Moon River. This is the closest you can get to the Moon River, and on this side you can see the Bala Falls. It's actually beautiful. Here's a close-up view. After enjoying the falls and the river view, we went back and we had to go to the other side. We noticed that there is a park and possibly there is a way to get closer to the falls. The Margaret Burgess Park is located on the other side of the falls. The trees here are beautiful. This is a small park But as I said, you can get closer to the falls. There were some other visitors to the park at the time we went in. Yeah, they are all here to enjoy the view. And you can see that the shutters are just partially open. So imagine the shutters being fully open, there'll be a lot of water coming down to the river. We spent some time at this side of the falls. We made sure we enjoyed, as much as we can before we started to our next location, which is Port Carlington. We reached Port Carling in another 20 minutes, and this mural view is something very peculiar about this city. Port Carling is also called as the hub of the lakes because of its central location in the Indian River and how it connects the lakes Muskoka and Lakes Rossau. After checking out some of the local shops that are open today, we decided it's time to go near the water. We reached the waterfront, and this is where the main locks are located at Port Carling. We saw a small ship at the port, and there was someone who was probably making a painting of the beautiful scenery available around them. Let's talk about the photo mural which we saw earlier. I feel bad that I don't have a close-up view, but this is a 111 by 45 foot mural, and it's made of around 9,028 photos. We then moved near the locks, and we could see some boats passing through the locks. Port Carling is also a starting point of Muskoka cruises. We noticed a vessel that was carrying passengers, and based on the website, I think the fee is about $50 per person. Starting in 2024, the city is restoring the pavilion and the decks here for longevity because this town has a long history. We then moved to the other side of the port where the Muskoka Lakes Museum is located. And again, since we went on a holiday, public holiday, the museum was closed, but the park in itself was beautiful. Just behind the museum, there was an access to the water again. There were some people walking on this trail, so we decided let's spend some time on that bench there. After enjoying the lake view for a good 15 minutes, we went on a walk down the trail to the other side of the park. The trees are so big here. It was already around 5 p.m. when we decided to move to our next location. So we started our car and we looked for something that is real closer on the way back. And our next location was decided to be the Gravenhurst Muskoka Wharf. Due to the public holiday, the wharf was pretty empty there. We could only see a couple of tourists here. Everything was closed. Starting in June, it would be a great time to come here. This place will be so busy. You could enjoy all the dining, all the restaurants, all the shops, and you could also take the cruise ship. They have around 1 hour cruise ships starting from this location. By around 6:30, we decided to head back home. It is a solid 2.5 to 3 hour drive to Toronto. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you take a day trip to Muskoka this summer and enjoy your time there. And if you love this video, make sure you give a like and consider subscribing us so that we can post more videos like this in the future. Thank you.